folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3! Last time, we learned that Gale is a walking bomb. We met Kithrak Voss, who was quite rude, and we met the devil Raphael, who, now, while Amity does appreciate his flair for the theatrical, he's not exactly trustworthy, and Amity reckons it's best to avoid getting mixed up with devils. Between Will and Karlach, we've already got enough of that going on around here, quite frankly. The Githyanki are supposedly around here somewhere. Oh, this is beautiful. This is one of my favorite maps in the game, just for this view. Oh, that looks so good. I can't tell how much of the background there is 3D model. Is it all? I guess it is. Maybe just because it's like the lower resolution for the distant models. Something about it has a kind of almost painted backdrop feel. I think it is all 3D though. Either way, it looks... Oh. Well, Will leveled up. How close are the rest of us? 9? We need 9 XP. Wow. Okay, well, Will can level up. Level 5. And he gets... Deepened Pact. Pleased with your service, your otherworldly patron added new boons to the terms of your pact. Blade Pact holders gain an extra attack with their pact weapon. He's a Blade Pact. So, yeah, extra attack. Excellent. And the other stuff, that's for the other pact variants, so it doesn't matter here. Gained a passive Eldritch Invocation and get a spell. Oh. Yeah, so I do think Will ought to be in melee, doing, you know, or melee and range, like, as a mix, because he's got his sword. I want to kind of lean into that. So a touch spell that is a self-heal as well as a damage dealer. Touch an enemy to siphon their life force and regain half as many hit points. For 10 turns, you can use Vampiric Touch again without expending an additional spell slot. Now, I don't know if... I wish it would tell you whether it benefits from upcasting, because that's kind of a big deal for warlocks. Oh well. Eldritch Invocations. In your study of occult lore, you have unearthed Eldritch Invocations, fragments of forbidden knowledge that imbue you with an abiding magical prowess. Now, Will is human, in terms of stats anyway. I know he's technically a devil now, but essentially he is human. He does not have, dark vision. I think he would benefit from having dark vision. It's not a huge deal, but, especially since we are going to be going through the Underdark when we have to go through the Shadow Curse, and presumably it'll be dark in the Shadow Curse as well, right? But to try to bypass the Shadow Curse, when we do go to Moonrise, we are gonna have to cut through the Underdark. So yeah, giving him dark vision should be useful. Also, I'm going to get rid of Hellish Rebuke, because enemies keep saving against it. It's not worth the, like, 2d10, that's a lot of damage, but it's just not been reliable, and more often than not, it ends up just essentially wasting a spell slot. So... oh, Hunger of Hadar? Creatures within this black sphere are blinded and take damage at the end of their turn and the start of their turn. Creatures starting their turn in the area take 2d6 cold damage. Creatures ending their turn in the area possibly take 2d6 acid damage. Why possibly? Is that like... yeah, I don't know why possibly take. And the area is difficult terrain. Yeah, let's go with that.
Blade at the ready.
And... how are we arranging this? I don't even know. Oh, whatever. He should have his false life active.
Never mind.
Amity can... cast Long Strider on the party. Where is Shovel? Oh, just hiding in the middle of the group. Okay. Oh, we've got a waypoint. And... oh.
Wait. These markings. Tirsu script scratched in the ground. A creche must be nested in the temple below. We must go there at once.
Tirsu script, you said? What does that mean?
Githyanki writing. Every word a wheel. Every letter is spoke. The most powerful texts are engraved in slate. Some so ancient, only the most erudite Gish can read them.
Come on, let's get to the creche.
Very well. You may lead. But if we stray too far that our chance is lost, I'll make my way there alone.
I'll be honest, this is the first time I've actually seen the markings in the ground. Like, I don't know why, if maybe my character was standing on it or something. All my previous playthroughs, I did not ever actually notice the markings in the ground. Fresh fruit. And here we have...
Blessed be you, pilgrim. Take respite now in the dawn's loving gaze.
Looks like Lathander, god of the dawning sun.
Interesting.
I warn you, I'm exceptionally well armed.
Oh, a fellow traveler? Hello.
A friendly face. Oh, you are a sweet, sweet blessing, my dear. You know, I've had nothing but trouble all day. I've been accosted, chased, insulted. Look over there. Do you see that wretched little hive?
It looks like a temple.
Oh, It certainly looks that way. But inside, it is swarming with brutish, stupid, rude Githyanki.
Brutish and rude by your wretched standards, but stupid. Chucky.
Your charming companion would call it a creche. But it was built on what remained after the Githyanki slaughtered all of the monks. I'd call it a murderous training camp.
Acutely observed on both counts.
Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of their eggs. And how am I repaid? Attacked and run off like some transient.
Oh, Amity does not like her. I'm sorry, you tried to buy one of their children?
What? No, of course not. I was merely... Well... Look, it's just an egg. The Society of Brilliance asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and, once it hatches, raise the spawn in their tradition.
Please, do enlighten me. What is this tradition?
The Society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature. I'm sure your friend would agree. A Githyanki is as likely to forsake its violent nature as a gnome is to fly.
Yeah, no, Amity does not like her at all. That... That is... I mean, Amity is hardly an expert on the Githyanki, but, saying they're, you know, biologically predisposed to violence is... I mean, Amity is a tiefling. She's heard that rhetoric before, and she is not impressed. Violence is taught, not inherited. You don't need to steal a child to know that.
You've been sipping from the same goblet as the Society. Perhaps you'd be willing to help then, to prove your point. They may have chased me away, but surely the Gith would welcome a person with such sympathetic views to their creche. And once inside, you could simply purloin an egg.
Steal one of Gith's own. I will slit your throat for even suggesting it.
I'm not talking to you. You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg.
That was the last straw right there. The way she talked to Lae'zel. Amity really cares about Lae'zel at this point. And she does try to be nice, she really does, but there are limits. My friend is right. What you suggest is revolting, and you need to die.
At last. Hatazeth!
I knew I was right about you beasts.
Gonna roll that attack. And yeah, we're actually going to kill her. Because... Now, Amity usually uses non-lethal attacks. She normally just wants to, you know, avoid violence, but this... Yeah. This woman crossed multiple lines, as far as Amity is concerned. And she can't always be Amity. Sometimes... Well, sometimes righteous anger is, unavoidable.
Time to strike.
Tell you what, though, she is not bad at, yeah, combat-wise. Yeah, worth a try. Aha, yes, she is frightened. What does frightened actually do? Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, and cannot move. Dueling, so she does extra damage with that, Oh, and she gets extra attack, too. That's not great. Is she like is she a fighter? Very high dex. Good con, decent strength.
Battle favors the fearless.
It's 2 attacks, both of which miss. Excellent.
Always be a gentleman.
Oh, and... yes, Gale can move away without provoking an opportunity attack. Good. Oh, only 55%. I need to reorganize this. This is a mess. %, but that's per projectile. And each one is 2d6, so yeah, that... Oh, nice. Okay, so she is a fighter. She's using fighter abilities.
Time to strike.
Let's try for a lacerate.
The blade will not bend.
A ghastly woman. Got some, loot. Open call for adventurers on behalf of the society. A plain, unadorned note. Call for adventurers. Exploring the nature versus nurture debate, the Society of Brilliance is pleased to announce an open call for adventurers to participate in a groundbreaking research project, examining the intriguing and enduring question of nature versus nurture. The aim of this project is to investigate the relative contributions of nature and nurture in determining characteristics, traits, and outcomes. Our hypothesis, a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment will rise above its inherent nature to become a productive and progressive member of society. Your contribution will require 1 Githyanki egg, unhatched and in good condition, taken directly from a Githyanki creche. Generous payment will be provided on successful completion of the task. Please contact Havkalag at the lodge for further details. An opportunity from the Society of Brilliance. Our storied sect requires an object most rare upon our plane, the egg of a Githyanki. The good sir that retrieves this item, which must be in excellent condition, will be rewarded most handsomely. Timeliness is key. Find us in the lodge in Baldur's Gate upon completion of this task. Signed by the Collective Society of Brilliance of Baldur's Gate. Yeah, let's hang on to these notes just to ensure that no one else finds those and gets any ideas about completing that rather horrid errand. Graceful Cloth. Cat's Grace. You gain Cat's Grace and increase your dexterity score by 2 to a maximum of 20. Nimble as a cat. You gain +1 to dexterity saving throws and also increase your jump distance by 1.5 meters. A garment worn by one of the 3 monks who fought together against the Headless Serpent, Secret Venom, a gang in the port city of Nyanzaru. This was worn by Roatan Mobar, whose stances were broad and strong. That's, not bad. Cacophony. 1d8, versatile, so 1d8 two-handed, 1d6 one-handed, bludgeoning damage, plus 1d4 thunder damage, plus 1 enchant, and Thunderous Smite. Yes. Carved in circles across the knob of this staff are different words for thunder. Gnomish, Sylvan, Elvish, Celestial, even the Primordial tongue. And all of these and more fuse together to form the Thunder word. Interesting. Gloves of Cinder and Sizzle. Dragonfire Fists. Your attacks, unarmed attacks, deal an additional 1d4 fire damage. And lets you cast Scorching Ray. It was through scrying and observing blazing elementals that the monks of Plumgully Temple mastered the art of fighting fire with fists, and vice versa. Not of use to us, but could be worth something. Now this, +2 dex up to 20. That's not bad. Does not look good on her. Not even remotely her style.
A hero at heart.
I don't think Will would really benefit from that, nor would anyone else currently in the party. I don't know, maybe, Astarion could wear it. He benefits from dexterity. Anyway, we have leveled up, except Will, who leveled up a moment ago. Level 5. Health up to 33. Class features. Level 3 spell slots. Font of Inspiration. You regain all of your bardic inspiration after a long or short rest. This is a huge deal. I'm gonna be able to be a lot freer with using bardic inspiration now. Because that means, like... Because we get, 2 short rests and then the Song of Rest. So, yeah, I can be a lot more freer with Bardic Inspiration now. And the bonus from Bardic Inspiration increases to 1d8. Previously it was 1d6. So that is very cool. Oh, what spell do we choose? We've unlocked the level 3... Hypnotic Pattern feels on brand for Amity, you know. She is a performer, so a performance of some description that is so magically compelling that it hypnotizes all those who behold it. I think that is the right one, thematically, for her. Some of the others might be better in terms of stats, but this one is, like, on brand for Amity. Ooh, racial ability. Legacy of Cania. Flame Blade. Level 2 evocation spell. Conjure a flaming scimitar in your hand. Deals 3 to 18 fire damage. So that's, is that 3d6? What we're rolling there? I wish it would just say 3d6. And sheds bright light in a 3-meter radius and dim light in a 6-meter radius. The blade can be unequipped and equipped again, but has to stay on the spellcaster's person. And it only lasts for 10 turns. Could be useful on the rare occasions that Amity has to engage in melee, as just happened, for instance. I think sleep we probably want to swap out, because targets up to a combined 24 hit points. We're at the point where we're not going to be running into many enemies who have, you know, 24 or fewer hit points. Calm emotions. That's probably good. That actually also suits Amity. You know, play a calming tune on her lyre, and protect her allies from charmed or frightened effects. Potentially also counter enemy barbarians and their rage. So yes, I think that's a good change there. Gale, level 5, gets more health. Level 3 spell slot. And he gets 2 spells. So, oh, counterspell. Gotta have counterspell. And then he's an evocation wizard, which means that evocation spells are kind of what we want to be focusing on. Fireball's a classic. Lightning bolt also. But as an evocation wizard, he can also learn them from scrolls quite a bit cheaper. So it might be better to use this to get a spell that he can't... Yeah, that he can't learn cheaply. Ooh, slow could be useful. Slow? Oh, or haste. Target yourself or an ally to become hastened. Gain an action. That's huge. Become faster and gain +2 to armor class. Last 10 turns. When the condition ends, become lethargic. For how long? Consumed by the exhaustion in the aftermath of haste. Can't move or take actions, bonus actions, or reactions. So it's just like immobilized for a turn. How long does it last? I'm gonna take it though. Let's see, we're not really using Witch Bolt, we're not really using Ray of Sickness. Gotta have Counterspell on. And let's have the haste. Counterspell, so that is, yeah, it's a reaction. It will, when an enemy casts a spell, Gale will be able to counterspell as a reaction to just nullify it. If the spell is a higher level than the spell slot used to counterspell, you must make a check using your spellcasting ability to prevent it. The check is check's difficulty is equal to 10 plus the level of the spell you were trying to counter. Lot of daggers. We've gotten some use out of that. I'm not sure that it's really our best, though. Let's have Misty Step. That's useful. And Lae'zel, level 5. More health and an extra attack. That's gonna be really a big deal. Just because the, just the sheer amount of damage that she does with each attack, and now she gets to attack more? That's huge. Oh, she also gets Misty Step. Recharge on a long rest. Because she's a Githyanki, that's one of their things. Guys, she's so cute.
Approach the fairy in Lathander's grace. May his gaze shine upon you, pilgrim.
Hang on. I need to, sort this. I feel like Calm Emotions should go here because it is kind of a, even though it's also a, like, support allies, probably more than a hinder enemies. Is that a bear? Sounds like a bear. But yeah. And then Hypnotic Pattern there.
Where am I needed? At the ready.
And I'll sort this off camera. Cable car wheel.
Maybe not.
Well, let's give it a try. Ouch.
Damn. Completely stuck. I wonder when it was used last.
Lae'zel, would you be so good as to,
Pointless.
I could inspire her. Feels like maybe a bit overkill. Oh, but we have so many inspiration charges, and they come back on a short rest now. May as well. Was unnecessary.
Good. With great effort, great reward. Or so I hope.
What path lies before me?
Come on, everyone, get on the, there we go.
Your courage, Gale. Thank you. Any particular reason? Between the orb and the bug, you've got more than your fair share of unwelcome passengers. What can I say? Mother always told me to be a gracious host.
Action, not
I
reaction.
just realized, forgot to give Gale his daily mage armor. Oh, did we get an extra arcane recovery charge? Thought we only had 2 of them. Also, any spells he can learn. Oh, he can learn Hypnotic Pattern.
What to do?
Do we have any other scrolls lying around?
Gate.
No, I don't think so.
No. Best be on my way. More for me.
Now, taking a offering from a shrine feels wrong. Oh, but it's tempting though. It's a broken, abandoned shrine, and that is really useful. Oh, as is. That I think we'll take the potions. I'm sure Lathander would understand. We'll leave the jewelry and gold and stuff though. Pilgrim's Prayer. Good morning, Lathander. I suppose all mornings for you are good, you making them up out of all the bright bits of night and getting them to shine worthy and such. I've 2 new boys, Luke and Elliot, and I should like them to see lots of your nice sun-ups, so if you would watch over them, I should be most thankful. I'm poor as muck, but have some heart left to give, that which has not been eaten up by the boys and their mum, so that bit is yours if you keep them seeing sunrises. Thanks. Harrison Fields. That's nice. That's sweet. Pilgrim's Prayer. Dear Morning Lord, and you are a dearie. Haven't I just had the grandest time? Sure, if I was honey, I wouldn't have trouble getting down a hill, so warm and good I feel. I've been headed here to pay homage and beyond on other business for some 2 odd months, and every mile has unearthed more and more kindnesses. For example, when my sleeping roll is infested with bed bugs, itching me most disagreeably, Morning Lord, I have no qualms admitting it, a woman gave me a spare of hers, and it was toasty warming of a night, and she with 2 children of her own to tend. Anyway, thanks for pouring your honey heat over each and every day, cloudy or no, here for a lone woman, barefoot and smiling on the long road. And Pilgrim's Curse, which for some reason I can't click on. I have to pick this one up. This one's a lot less charming. Morning Lord, you never rose up over nothing. You're just a fucking sham like all gods. Dirty, stupid animals, all you rotten pigs. Etc., etc. Oh, hang on. The Absolute. You ain't got shit on the Absolute. It's beautiful. It's gonna fuck you like the cheapest whores. Yeah, Cult of the Absolute. I mean, we knew they were bad vibes, but, like, that's bad vibes in a whole different way. Like, there's evil bad vibes, and then there's just straight up asshole.
Lae'zel, are you sure of the greeting we'll find at this creche of yours?
Of course I'll be welcomed. And if you behave, you may keep your head too.
I can count on you to vouch for me, I hope.
Don't worry. You're more useful to me alive. The creche must be nested in that temple. Our cure is close.
Fresh berries. Some balsam. beautiful view over the river.
That's enough. On your feet.
Where are you taking us?
If this is about that weapon your friend was talking about, we don't have it and we don't know shit about it.
Silence! Move!
No. No, I'm not going in there. I won't.
Anyone want to join her? As I thought. Through the doors. Now! The captain is expecting you.
Forward, carefully. These cultists have the creche on high alert.
Now, this is a complication. The absolute cultists.
Aren't fond of the cultists. Could be a good thing.
But they seek the weapon that... They call it a weapon. The artifact that we have.
Especially when Savage Tech uses you as jungling targets practice.
So yeah, and the door is locked and enchanted.
Within the artifact, a feeling stirs. Uncertainty.
Your curiosity is getting the better of you. Do not let it. Stay away from the Githyanki.
Now, as if Lae'zel
They're
was...
hunting you. They want the artifact. They'll stop at nothing to take it from you.
Now, as if Lae'zel saying that this is a good idea wasn't enough to convince Amity, the Dream Visitor saying it's a bad idea just convinces her all the more, because she still believes the Dream Visitor to be either a symptom of the illithid parasite or something trying to control it, possibly connected to the Absolute. Whatever it is, she does not trust it. So, if the parasite in her brain, if the Dream Visitor is saying this is a bad idea, is trying to get her to stay away, that makes Amity think that this is all the more hope of finding a cure in here, because she does still kind of suspect the Dream Visitor is either, if not the parasite itself, is working with the parasite to try to deceive her. So, yes, we are going to explore Rosie Monastery in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Click the like button if you liked the video, or click the dislike button if you didn't. If you want to see more Baldur's Gate 3 or Elder Scrolls, go ahead and subscribe. Y'all have a great day, and I will see you next time.